Good morning to you. So, today is Saturday, and today I'm having 2 eggs over medium. I just shredded some potato and salt and pepper and onion powder, bacon, toast, and yesterday went to, LaFonda drove me to Walmart, and I got those little oranges there. That reminds me Christmas, because Mom, she always, whenever she bought fruit, it was always around Christmas time. The little oranges and grapes and bananas she always had, and I used to love Christmas because just the food. So someone asked me about Christmas. Well, what we do now is we pretty much just chip in, and we have the turkey and everything over LaFonda's. Because it's an all-day cooking thing, and we mostly just have turkey, because it's all of us, ham, potatoes, gravy, carrots, broccoli. She does a lot in the slow cookers, and some on top of the stove, and she uses everything she has. Me, I used to do the same thing, but I didn't do ham so much. I always kept ham for Easter time. When the kids were growing up, I mostly just did the turkey, and I did, I might do it this year. I gotta make it the day before. Well, yeah, the last time we had turkey over LaFonda, she got the one that already had the dressing, stuffing, and the turkey. But I don't like stovetop. This year I'll probably tell her I'll make the dressing and bring it over in the morning. Or make it that night and bring it over, and then she can put it in the morning. I do it my grandmother's way. She boils potatoes at night, and then she mushes them down. Then she takes bread, just bread, put it in little pieces, and then she puts chopped onion and salt and pepper and sage and savory, and keeps it in the fridge overnight. In the morning, add an egg and just a little bit of milk or water. Not make it runny or nothing, but I like milk because it makes it a little bit moist. And the egg makes it, mix it all in. The egg makes the brown, like the crust, crispy. And put it in, because you should never put hot dressing in a cold bird, right? So, yeah. So I always made that. I think I'll make it this year, and I can bring it over in the morning just before she's ready. Put the turkey in the oven. Go stuff it. She can do the stove top on top of the stove for the kids and everybody. When I do that, I usually just have the carrots and that. I don't have potatoes because the dressing's full of potatoes, right? Just put gravy over on top of it. Growing up, Mom done the same thing. She didn't do the broccoli and that. It mostly was carrot. Oh, gotta be him. Gotta be the cranberries. I'll be buying a bag of cranberries. I don't like the canned stuff. Just add water and sugar. I love cranberries. If I wanted Jello, I buy Jello. Yeah. Growing up, Mom always bought the canned cranberries, but I never ate them then. When I started going out with my first boyfriend, his mother done the cranberries on occasion with turkey, and that's how I got hooked on that. But she made the dressing the same way, but she put toast. I don't know. I made it with toast, but never ever tastes like her dressing. Like her dressing is made it the same way, but yeah, Mom. She always got those canned canned peas, carrots, potatoes, turkey dressing. She get the cranberries in a can. That's when we were brought up with Dad and that. When it was me and her, she didn't. Dad liked the cranberries. Then, when they separated when I was 10, that's bugging me. When they separated when I was 10, she started going out with his second wife. She was younger, and my oldest brother was the same age as her. Anyway, and he got married young. He got married and had a kid, but anyway, me and Mom, living in Fredericton, we were invited down for Christmas. St. John. We'd stay the night over at my brother's. So, what happened was, she worked at the department store. And well, it wasn't really Christmas, but like an ugly Christmas sweater that people wear? Well, every year she always gets everyone a sweater from the discount rack. There's a reason why it's on the discount rack, because nobody wants to buy it. It's so ugly. Every year, she's got everyone a sweater. So, one time, my brother and Dad, they were walking through the mall, and they were having a draw on a turkey. Like, I don't know, 30 pounds, like a big turkey, right? So they just put some ticket down, and just before Christmas, like November or whatever, right? And his daughter was just born, and anyway. So, my brother said to Dad, if I win that turkey, I'll invite, he called my Mom and me up, and then we can all have, the day, it could have been the day after Christmas, because whatever, but have them over and everything, to have turkey. So, Dad said, well, that's a good idea. So he said, if you win, like my brother to Dad, if you win, can I have your turkey? Dad was working that time. He gets one from his work. She gets one from her work. I mean, how many turkeys do you need? Anyway, Dad ends up winning. So he told my brother he'd go pick it up and put it in the deep freeze. So, because he had deep freeze. My brother was in a small apartment, and small fridge. And anyway, he said he put it in deep freeze. So my brother invites me and Mom for Christmas dinner. And a couple of days before Christmas, whatever, he got this all planned now, you know. Got the potatoes and the carrots and got everything. Calls Dad and asks Dad to run the turkey into him so she can unthaw it. And Dad goes, well, I don't know, it was something about his wife. It was his turkey, their turkey, and blah, blah, blah. Now, she knew she was invited. And they already got 2 turkeys. That's how she was, right? Anyway. So, he said, okay. So he ended up he didn't have much money. But he ended up getting a turkey. Some way, somehow, he got a turkey. Might have borrowed the money from someone or whatever. So, my brother figured they weren't going to show up. My brother, he don't drink. He's not a drinker. But when he does drink, I prefer him to do something else, because when he drinks, he's sarcastic and rude. Way different character. So, I guess Dad and his girlfriend, wife at the time, of course, Dad and his wife, they decide they're still coming. And he's drinking. We got no kids then. I mean, this was when I was living in Fredericton with Mom, right? So he's drinking like crazy. So here they come in, Dad and his wife. She's so clueless, honest to God. So he said she comes in with the presents, puts them under the tree. Of course, it's Christmas Eve, and I want to open it because, anyway, he said, this is what he said. Well, we all know what it is. It's a BBB sweater. An ugly effing sweater. Every year we get a sweater from it, and he went on and on and on and on. Well, they ended up leaving. What a time that was. But to show up her face, and expect to have turkey, I don't blame them there. So they ended up eating the turkey, spent the night, went home the next morning. But that's how she was anyway. She only wanted Dad to have 2 kids, hers. She wanted to have a girl so bad. She was so jealous of me. They had 2 boys. But she wanted a girl. But, yeah, so that was mostly our Christmas. I like turkey at Christmas. Ham at Easter. Sometime Easter. We're so springish, and I used to do ham and potato salad. Not like a hot meal, you know what I mean? A cold meal at Easter. Up in Canada, everything's different, just like I said. I usually cook what's in season, or eat what's in season, because we get everything transported, so try to get it nice and fresh. You have to get it from here, and where we got 4 seasons, you know. It doesn't have to be local, just on a couple provinces away. And it didn't have to be frozen and in storage and moved from here back on thaw to, you know what I mean? Even stuff from down home. I'd love to have some down home fiddleheads in the fall or in the spring. But by the time it was shipped here, and I don't like the fiddleheads around here. Somewhere in Alberta or something they have them, but growing, it's a fern, but it just don't taste the same, different waters, right? So today, the kiddo's gonna come over. We're just gonna do pizza, and I'm gonna let them, I'll videotape it because it should be fun. So I don't think Jenny lets them do that. It won't be under 5 ingredients, that's for sure. I'll just put it under Saturday night chat or something, and then we'll cook it, and then we'll videotape us eating and chatting and me getting the kids going. LaFonda picks them up after school. All 3 kids. She said. The 2 youngest one's done first, and then the other one, and then Leah. They're sitting in the back, and day before she's freaking out. Windows are down. And LaFonda said, oh, she was freaking out. And so next day, it's quite chilly, and he got both windows down, and she could hear like this. So she said, what's that noise? And Claire's just sitting there, not moving. Jenny said, that's just Chase telling her that the mosquitoes are going to come in and eat her or something like that. It's a bad one. She's sneaky though. She said, LaFonda, she don't put up with bull crap, eh? Put those windows up and stop saying that to your sister. She don't put up with bull crap. Jenny's more laid back. Anyhow, so that's my breakfast. Wasn't anything special, but something different. So later today I'm going to cut everything up so that they can just, they'll probably, I think Claire just likes cheese pizza and Jace like pepperoni, but I'm going to cut up wieners too, make a welfare pizza. He wants to put some on. I'll cut up a little bit of green pepper and onion and mushroom for me and Jenny. But that'll be about it. Just, and I got cheese, so yeah. I'll put theirs two on in first, and then me and Jenny, I'll let them make theirs, and Jenny will make hers after. Might cook hers last, where she doesn't want to be on film. She'll be the last one to eat. That's what happens. You snooze, you lose, right? Anyhow, not a whole lot. Mostly just talked about Christmas. Someone asked me about meals at Christmas, and that's about it. We always had, well, Bro, he's a bullshitter, but I always got the candy cane ice cream. Now that was hard. He's right. It would sell out if you don't get it ahead of time. So if they didn't have it, then I would get the mint one. It wasn't the candy cane, but it was still mint. You know what I mean? And we'd have hot chocolate, and we usually had that the night before. But he always makes a mountain out of a molehill, but yeah. But because that went past, get that at Walmart. I think there's other places you can get it now. See, but at one time it was just Walmart, because it's a non. I think it's a no name. I can't remember. It's been a while. So, anyways, I'll film later with the kiddos, and go take my shower, and my hair's flat, but you know I don't like to brush it, right? When you're cooking, worst thing you can do. You get hair in your food every time. So I'm watching that movie. I got back on that movie one, Netflix there, that series. I'm almost done it, I think. I started series 3 last night, so I might watch a little bit of that, and it's nothing to cut up that stuff. You know, she's going to, LaFonda had to go, and she went into Edmonton last night. See, that's why Leah couldn't, but next weekend Leah will. We'll get her. But, yeah, so that's all for today. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. That's what everybody always says, and it's cigarette time. Oh my word. I'm getting old.